is the history of the opioid crisis. Although addiction to opioids goes back centuries, the crisis for the U.S. really starts in the 1980s when highly influential journal articles, as described by a New York Times article on the opioid crisis, relaxed long-standing fears among doctors about prescribing opioids for chronic pain. This relaxed environment about opioid addiction fueled the pharmaceutical industry to start aggressively marketing opioids in the 90s. With this environment of subsiding fear and aggressive marketing, the availability of pharmaceutical narcotics increased, fueling the opioid crisis.
According to the National Institute of Drug Abuse, over 130 people die every day from drug overdose of opioids. It was found that over $78.5 billion are lost every year in misuse of opioids. What are the solutions? Both the Health and Human Service and the National Institute of Health are currently working together on 5 major priorities to help improve the opioid crisis. These include improving access to treatment and recovery services, promoting the use of overdose-reversing drugs, strengthening the public's knowledge of understanding the opioid epidemic, providing funding for cutting-edge research on pain and addiction, and advancing better practice for pain management.
In an article by Dr. Nora Volkow, 3 solutions for the opioid crisis from the National Institute of Health were provided: reduction of overprescriptions of opioids, ways to accelerate development of effective non-opioid therapies for pain, and providing more flexible options for treating opioid addiction.
What about support groups? There are both Narcotics Anonymous, which you can find at www.na.gov, or Smart Recovery at www.smartrecovery.org.